even hear a woman's voice in here. Who is the woman in here?
Daddy, so now because of another woman, now you can't knock me for bathroom.
Who are you?
Who are me? Which one who are me? I'm your wife.
I'm his fiance! Danny? Babe? Oh my god. Wake up! Please call 911, okay? He's in danger. Honey?
Daddy, wake up, oh, wake.
Do something! Call the police, hospital, whatever!
Daddy, you wake up and you go wake up. Then you no stress me with this kind of thing. I go slap you.
Slap?
Shit, you can slap. Wake up. You go wake up and you go wake up. Daddy, you go wake up and you go wake up. Daddy,
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Talk with Fresh, and today guys I bring you another new movie. Now the name of this movie is Heart to Heart. Okay, and this movie is starring the amazing Maurice, Ruth Kadiri, Onyeka Mercy, Favor Amefule, Adobe Enekwe, alongside other amazing actors, actresses, and the entire cast and crew. Now let's get to the story. Now, first of all, before we get to the story, you guys already know that any movie that houses Maurice Sam and Ruth Kadiri is sure going to be a blockbuster. Yeah, I'm sure you guys already know. So now this movie is about a young man, obviously a young man with affluence. He's okay for himself, well to do, and he goes to the village. You know how people say this IJGB, when they get back, they probably go to the village and they use who they will use, have intimacy with whoever they will choose to in the village, and when it's time, they return home. Now, this was a perfect example of, when they say Nigerians will understand this, my Nigerian audience will understand this. When they say bone, have hooked you in your throat. Yes, that is what happened in this movie. Now, Maurice Sam, who is Danny, went to the village and he met Equitus, who happens to be Ruth Kadiri. Now, on meeting Equitus, he had intimacy with her, promising her the entire world, promising her that he will come back to the village to take her, marry her, and live happily ever after with her. And then she agrees, they have intimacy and all that. And when it was time for him to come back to the city, he tries to, obviously, we all know he tries to leave without her. Now, Equitus, being very smart, enters Danny's car and he drove all the way from the village down to the city. Now, on getting to the city, he asks his gate man to open the door, open his boots, and bring down his luggage. And lo and behold, who is in his boots? Nobody other than Equitus. Now he starts to ask Equitus, how did you get into my car? What are you doing here? And Equitus was like, do you think I'm stupid? You think you'll come and promise me heaven and earth and then I will let you go like that? No, you are not going anywhere. She was like, all these men that you come, you use girls, you dump them, and you just you have intimacy with them and just live like that. That no, she is never going to experience that again. That any man that thinks he can deceive her has one coming for him. And Danny happened to be the one who fell in the trap. Okay, so now she refuses to go, and obviously she takes a room in his house. Now Danny has a girlfriend known as Empress. Now Danny realizes that okay, this is a problem because obviously Empress is coming over to his house. But the man in him, he still had intimacy with Equitus a day to Empress coming to the house. Now Empress comes to the house and Danny doesn't know how to explain himself. He's shocked. He's trying to explain to his girlfriend that it was just a one-time thing between him and Equitus, that he doesn't have feelings for her and all that. And Equitus was not having it because she was calling Danny her husband. In her head, Danny is already her husband. Now with this, Equitus and Empress, they started getting into fights, always insulting themselves, always fighting themselves. And in one of those occasions, Empress threw something at Equitus, and Equitus lost her sight for a while. Now, during the period of Equitus losing her sight, Danny rented a separate apartment for Equitus to stay with a caregiver who was to take care of her. And the caregiver, while taking care of Equitus, found out Equitus was pregnant with Danny's child. So she calls Danny and lets him know that, okay, this girl is pregnant for you with your child, and I don't feel you're treating her well, you're not treating her good. I think you should own up and be responsible for your actions. Now, Empress, realizing that Equitus is pregnant, she comes up with a very silly, diabolical plan with her friend to run Equitus over, like to kill her. And she succeeded in a way because Equitus lost her baby. Yes. And when Danny was like preparing to go to the hospital to like meet Equitus, he was trying to like dish out food, like cook and dish out for Equitus. Empress made a mistake by saying, did she, as in she actually survived? So that was when Danny interrogated her and found out that she was the one responsible for the accident. Now, after the whole accident, Equitos was sad because obviously she lost her child, and she didn't want anything to do with Danny any longer, so she went to the village. Now, Danny had stayed for like a while, and yeah, he just realized that, see, he really has feelings for this girl. He likes this girl, he enjoys her company, he enjoys her troubles. So, what better way than to go and look for his ex baby mama and future wife Equitus. And he went to the village, looked for her, apologized to her, and they lived happily ever after. What an amazing movie. Now let's get some comments for people who have watched it. Somebody said, let's see. The Gatesman deserves his flowers. He's the highlight of the script. I don't think so. No, 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 no. This person, you got it totally wrong. I think you watched the wrong side of the movie. The Gatesman played an amazing role, but no, Equitos gave it her everything. Okay. Now another person said the caregiver played by Adobe and Ekwe is amazing. Yes, she's amazing. I just like the part that she was like so confident to tell him what she really thought about him. Now somebody said Equitos' stubbornness earned her respect and gradually gained her Danny's love back. Equitos was able to strike a chord with him being her authentic self. I think the fact that she wanted to earn her own way and not be financially dependent or beholden to a man made a good impression on Danny. I think Equi loved him for who he was and not for what he could just do for her, and this won Danny's heart over. Equi deserved to be loved like Danny told her he did in the village. But here again, if a man wants to be kept, he will be. He will come after you like Danny did Equi. A woman will never have to follow a man or hide in his car all the way to the city. The fact that Equi was carrying Danny's child was not the only thing that made him care, and that was proven by terrible loss. Yeah. I love reading this person's comments. I loved reading the comments. I love when I can clearly see that somebody actually watched the movie and understood the movie. Okay. Yes, I really love this comments, and it shows that the person watched this movie really well. Now, guys, this is the point where I say please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Subscription is totally and always will be free. Please try and watch to the end. Try. Okay, try to watch to the end of the movie because that is when I put out some useful and important informations. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this movie. Now, if you want to watch this movie, head over to Maurice TV and you will see the movie. Thank you very much for staying with me. I'll see you on another one. Bye. Mwah.